And the only person that's finna stop me is me. But once I overcame that fight, can't nothing stop me. I can't die. I'm immortal.
Rejected, neglected, I feel disrespected. They told me go left, I didn't learn the right lessons. Been hard on my grizzle, my hustle got deadly. Y'all rap about shit I done murdered already. Ain't changing my image, focused on my vision. Hard-headed, don't listen, fake love, I ain't with it. This path I'm committed, slip up but ain't tripping. My mind always spinning, ain't talking about vision. Just run me, my digits go broke, I ain't limping. It ain't come to me, so I had to go get it. I came from a city with niggas, it's vicious. The love be fictitious, see hate from a distance. It made me a fighter, got pushed to my limits. I took a few L's and then got so discouraged. With God as my witness, from whence I was forged. No golden gate bridge, but I came back a warrior. I came back immortal, invincible even. My faith is much higher than what you believe in. They wanted me gone on my soul, I ain't leaving. Spoke life into every verse you receiving. My music lives on when my bones turn to dust. There's power in words, so bitch you should hush. My mind overflowing in lyrical floods. Fuck building an art, you gon' need you a sub. I rose through the pavement, I stand on my morals. Been stabbed in the heart, now my scars are enormous. I took all your stones and created a fortress. Been fighting off demons that constantly torment my mind, and my thoughts are a little abnormal. Been crossing out squares that won't fit in my circle. Can't kill what I said, and this verse is eternal. With God on my side, I can't die, I'm immortal.
17th November 2024. 11172024. Precious moment, bro. Precious moment. Precious moment. Precious time. Day you never been in before, a day you never be in again. Talk about life. Let's really talk about life, man. And if anyone who wants to join the panel, you can join the Discord. The Discord has ample amount of great resources for free education, for tech, and anything else that you think you might want to. Me and AJ, we'll go look out for you and see if we can find that. But life is life, and life is always going life. You know, we talk about Father Time, and it is undefeated. We talk about the internet also being undefeated. We don't talk about gravity being undefeated. And we don't talk about life being undefeated. Life is 10 trillion and O. And it's crazy that the way we move about this thing called life, it's on a pool of just, let me get everything that I can get. Scrounge up, take it all with me, and then die. Like that's pretty much the overhaul of the general consensus of people that's out here just sharing and moving in nonsensical tactics and ways, man. It's odd. It is odd that we've come to this. And I do love life. You know what I mean? I love my life more so than others, and that ain't to exclude others, but I do love my life. It could be better in so many ways, but I love it because it's mine. And we move in such ways that it's like we don't have an identity. Which leads me to talk about this book. Hosanna Wong. If y'all ever come across this woman, y'all ever hear about her or whatever, man, if anybody's got any ways to contact Hosanna Wong, just let her know that I appreciate her. I appreciate her for for what she shares in this book. You know, I I referenced this book in an interview. They ain't like it. They didn't respond verbally like they didn't like it, but you could see that one who is keen on knowing themselves and also knowing like, hey, you're not finna just play with me because I want and or need a job. They didn't like that. And it wasn't just because of me. I know it wasn't just me. It's just that the fact of anybody else that came through that particular group of people and sat before that panel and had an identity of themselves and were not willing to bend the knee to conform to something that, hey, listen, this is wonderful what y'all got going. I'm glad it works for y'all. Um, that's just not something that I specialize in. So, and they sat there, which is at that point, you already know what the direction was. But it you could see it bothered them that they want to interview people who want to become drones. So this book by Hassan Wong, You're More Than You've Been Told. Unlock a fresh way to live through the rhythms of love. In chapter 3, which I really love, is the fact that she talks about the names that you answer to, that you haven't answered to in a while, but then it brought up a lot of old feelings of the things you have answered to. And I began to ponder about that and wondered how many people just clearly forgot themselves. How many people clearly forgot themselves? How many people forgot what made them who they are? A lot of us don't see ourselves as greatness. And I understand. A lot of teachings have gone about that was not right because people wanted to have a leverage over certain people. And, people mindsets catered to that thing, not knowing that that's what was taking place. And by all means, it's odd. It's odd. What do you really gain from having a handle on somebody in such a way that you connived? What did you gain? This book that I'm referencing, it's only 200 pages. And because life has been lifing, I'm only at chapter 10. I don't have much more to go. And honestly, I can truly say I'm appreciating being able to go slow with this book. Because I don't want the book to be over. I've grown a very appreciative relationship to this piece of literature by Hassan Awam, which is odd because how this book entered into my life, I was at work. And before I read it, before I even knew what the cover was, when I saw this book on its side, behind all the cans and stuff, it's clear as day, something said this book is for you. And when I looked at it, you are more than you've been told. I said, well, I definitely got to get it now. The book was $8. It was an unintentional find. And what this book does is it reminds you of you. It truly does. I want to give a shout out to my sister, Courtney. She's out in LA with her family. My brother, Jalal, my brother-in-law, Terrell, and my nephew, Zion. And she called me. She just touched bases with me. It was a brief exchange for about 15 minutes or so. And she wanted some clarity about my situation. And she really brought something to life to me that, bro, be okay with asking for help. Because I was asking for help. I didn't ask her directly, but it got back to it, and I was asking for help. I'm asking for help still. Because when you grow up and you're a man, you know, you get this thing. You don't need nobody, a man. You figure it out. And a lot of stuff you do, and a lot of stuff you don't in particular times. I honor an honorable relationship. And my relationship with my sister Courtney is an honorable one. Because there's always transparency there. We don't talk all the time or as much as I would like. But she know I'll lay my life on the line for her. But I also know that she wouldn't put herself in a situation where I would have to lay my life on the line. Because she has an identity for herself to know that, hey, my brother will protect me if need be. And I appreciate that. The identity of the big brother comes to mind. I failed several times. Failed. Just be honest. Call it what it is. I'm sorry, I got a comment. I missed it. Hey, Jay! What's good, AJ? What's good, my friend? Yo, y'all see No Saint AJ. Y'all give AJ a follow. You understand me? That is, AJ is a God find, bro. So many people are just God finds, but AJ is a God find and been a consistent friend from day one. AJ is one of those people, if I had $1 billion, I would do everything I could to make AJ a billionaire too. She is one of one. Appreciate you, AJ. I really do. I really do. I appreciate you for being a friend and a sister. I'm proud to call you big brother. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate you on so many levels. I've learned so much from you in these past 2 years. It's insane. It's insane what I've learned from you. But I appreciate of you. I appreciate you just when we've had nights where we've, oh Lord, we've had nights where we literally just sat there and just heard people talk and we just looked at each other like, we're gonna watch this train wreck and then we're gonna get off of this train wreck and then we're gonna stay up and read books just to recover brain cells we lost from all the idiocy that has taken place. Just shout out to those say AJ. Yo, y'all follow my girl AJ, man. Listen, AJ's got the information on faceless automation. Please hit her up. She's doing wonderful things with that. She is there to help the people. She's there to help the people. And so please holler at AJ ASAP if you're looking to handle social media in another way that you never knew that you could possibly do, and learn. AJ is a forever student. So that's somebody you really want to connect to that you can always learn from because they're always learning. But by all means, please learn something and pour back into AJ. Just do a solid for a solid. That's all I'm asking. But I mean, to no credits in talking to my sister, and it just reminded me of the names that I've once answered to and I didn't answer to anymore. You know, and certain things can bring about feelings, and feelings do have a part. But knowledge has a part, and we get really dismissive of knowledge. We want to feel everything, and we just can't feel our way through life. We can't feel our way through life. We can feel some parts of it. We can't feel our way through life. And that's something that has really been taken from the people in general. Is that identity itself. Don't feel your identity, know your identity. You know, it's a person that I've always admired because there was no more O. Vincent Jackson around. And that next man that was to that level, because at that time it was quite a few athletes that actually played multiple sports, but they were not at the level of those two guys. And that's Deion Sanders. My aunt bought me Deion's book when I was in the 9th grade. I had the pleasure of reading it, and I shared it to my homeboy Keith Spears, who was my cornerback at high school. Keith, I would like my book back. But in that book, Deion talks about his identity. And if you are a fan of Deion, had a pleasure of watching him, he's always stayed in tune with Deion Sanders. And no, his life's not perfect. It's not the ultimate glorious thing some people want to frown upon or whatever the case may be. But one thing you're not going to confuse Deion about is who he is. He knows his names and he deals with them consistently. So you just can't come and talk to him and not be in the midst of somebody who knows their identity. Life is going to life, ladies and gentlemen. It's just going to. Good, bad, indifferent, comfortable, uncomfortable, easy, not so easy, slopes, inclines. It's all going to take place simultaneously while we go through this experience of the unknown. But the thing you can know more than anything is, who are you? Who are you? who you are to you. Many names I've answered to, and those names are not mine. I don't want to speak on other people's behalf, but it's safe to assume that there's a possibility that that's taken place in their own lives as well, too, that they've answered to names that were not their own. One of the greatest names that I've acquired that I never saw coming was husband. I love that name. I love it dearly. And be honest, I love who I am as a husband. But the fact remains, if somebody was to call me another name that didn't equate to that and I answered to it, I'd be out of my purpose. So I'm encouraging y'all. If y'all can find Hosanna Wong, I would love to just have just a probably 2-minute conversation if possible. I know this woman is busy. She's a minister. She's a wife. She's a big sister. She's a lot of things. She's a friend. She's a public speaker. She wears a lot of hats. And I wouldn't want to take away from all that she has going on, but I would love to just have a small exchange with her and tell her directly, thank you. Because there's been so many people who have done the most simplest things and didn't know it had an effect on me, i.e. Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac was a joy to watch. I wanted to meet Bernie Mac because I could look at like, that's a big dude. I just wanted to meet him. And you could just sense he had that jovial spirit, but he was very much a solid person. You could sense that. And I just wanted to be able to have an exchange with him. Simple enough. One of the things I would always want to say to Bernie Mac was, thank you, man. Thank you. You've made me laugh from childhood to an adulthood. But he's not here. You know, that's why when y'all see Mr. TK around, man, I tell my brother I appreciate him. And it's just not to a point of just saying words. It's stuff that he's doing. He's done and he's doing. Always, 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 always. And I don't take none of that for granted. I don't take nothing for granted. People can say, oh, it's age. No, no, I've never been one to really take life for granted because I always understood what this is, the unknown. Plus, then there's the other side that we've only heard imaginative tales of. We don't know the transition model. We don't know. And a lot of us is not trying to find out anytime soon. Because as crazy as this thing is, I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for it. Things will turn around. Things go up, they go down. I'm grateful for it. Because I get to meet an AJ. I get to have a Mr. TKO that I can call and talk to. I can talk AJ too. I got a Danny up in Michigan. Shout out to my bro. I can call and I can talk to. Gemini, another brother, my actual brothers. I can call and talk to my sisters. I can call and talk to. I'm grateful for that. But I'm being honest in this point. There's been things I haven't been grateful for all the time, which is me. I haven't been always grateful to be me all the time because I'm always in competition with myself. Always in competition with myself. I'm a head high school bowling coach. And shout out to the parents that came through big time and got the kids jerseys. Cause I wanted to get the kids jerseys. There's still stuff I want to do for the kids. Got a long season. But ultimately I failed. I hung my head low behind that. You know, family situation. Kids get sick at long periods of time at one particular time this year. And it caused strain financially. I didn't like myself for that. Because it was a thing that, what if I done this? What if I done that? What if I got people to pay me that 2.5 or that 500,000? What happened? What if I can convince this family member, like, hey, bro, there's so much more out there for you. I play with every dynamic that I did not do. Because life was lifing. And forgetting in an instance, I can only control what I do. And even the things that I had done extremely well, because I didn't stay focused in that, I lost grip of that. I became a blunder of myself. I told y'all about 3 weeks ago, for the first time in my life, I prayed for myself. That in itself was a feat because the only thing I knew for prayer of self was keep me protected, God, protect the family. And I would go in deep details for family. I never prayed for myself. Then I'm reminded of, you have not because you ask not, D. It's not the first time I had to say that to myself. And I'm thankful that I don't look like the hells I've been through. And I'm really thankful I don't look like the hell I'm going through right now. I'm grateful. I'm grateful I could wear a smile. I'm grateful about it. Good things be better, absolutely. And they will be. But I cannot focus on the things I cannot control. I drive myself insane every time. If I needed the wind to blow east because I want to have my kite in that direction and then it's blowing wildly southwest, what am I going to do? But I do know I can let the kite fly regardless. That thing where I stop attending to the identity of myself and started to bend the knee to other things that were not credible to my life whatsoever. ammo than I have been told. I've told this to people before I even came across this book. When I was personal trainer, I used to tell my clients all the time, man, if you knew what you were capable of, if you knew what you really could do, if you knew who you really are. And my mom used to tell me all the time, son, the message is for the messenger first. Shout out to Glenda. That's a gem. That's a gem. The message is for the messenger first. So, in fact, when I come on here and I have to tell y'all some stuff or say some stuff, honestly, yo, I go back and that's really for me. That's also about me. That's also for me. I have to do that. I have to do that. When I was training people, oh man, how often you work out? When I was training, I was working out a lot. But my reasons for working out wasn't to look good, wasn't to get clothes on my body, none of that. No, 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 no. My identity. Yeah, well, my identity for that was I love food. Yeah. Secretly, your boy D Awesome One got these guns, but he's also very much a fat ass. Yeah. Your boy love food. I work out like a madman to eat. Ah, boy, it was a Mongolian spot around the corner from me before they closed that thing down on Westheimer. Whoo! Boy, me and my son be up in there every other Friday like clockwork. Not too far away from that spot was a place where a good friend of mine, David Garner, and I used to fellowship at Subway. He had a stroke and he took on part of my identity for that love of food. And he's like, you know why I started working harder, D? I said, because you want to work and you want everything to come together. He said, yeah, I do. But all the places we go to, you ain't saying it be my treat. And I tell you, pick whatever you want. You want Subway. We could have went to Papados. We could have went to Bujo. We could have went to anywhere you chose. Subway. And saying I realized I like food. Like you like food. So when you say take the extra step, I'm taking 5. And that was part of the identity that he understood about himself, like I understood about myself while I was working out. In this book of You're More Than You've Been Told by Hasana Wong, she talks about a trellis. And what's special about a trellis is that a trellis is something that vines or twigs are wrapped around to stay connected to the source of the roots and the branches so it can stay connected. But she ties that in to a spiritual level of being tied to that trellis. It's like being tied to God, Jesus, staying connected. And I always tell y'all, man, regardless of who your God is, stay connected. You know, I know some people, why would you say it? Because some people love, we not focusing on that. Because we don't really know what that situation is anyway. Mentor of mine says, D, why was this person a millionaire? I was like, because they kept working for what they want to. He says, yeah, exactly. They stayed in their lane and do what they need to do for themselves. Does that sound like there's something you can do? And I got out of my lane. I've been at the precipice multiple times and got out of my lane. Why I sit here and talk to you like a average income earner? I got out of my lane. Didn't stay to my identity. Started having strong doubts about, man, I'm going after it. Been going after it. Oh, you ain't connected to the right people. That bullshit. No. We can't talk about the people. I had to talk about myself and what I am and what I am not doing for myself, to myself, with myself. I can look at, oh yeah, this person could have done this person could have done that. And what if they did? If I don't do nothing with those opportunities, it's going to be on me still. So I had to reel it all in and just get to my identity. It was a question that loomed over me for a few years, and I've asked myself in situations like, why haven't I quit? Because I don't have the identity of a quitter. That's why I haven't quit. That's the reason why a lot of y'all haven't quit, because you don't have the identity of a quitter. You don't identify. Is there certain things that hey, this shit ain't good for me. You let your hands go on it. That's not quitting. No. That's clearly understanding what was not beneficial for either party. And it wasn't coming to a conclusion to work on something that was not coming to a run of the mill that was beneficial for all parties involved. It's not quitting. You stayed committed to the cause and you saw, I gotta let this go. I talk about being in your organic nature of who you are. I love that because I had a discussion with my mom about a few months ago. And I was telling her that one thing I've learned is that conveniency is the most non-organic thing there is. And she says, baby, you're going to have to break that down because we use conveniency every day. I said, absolutely, we do. But I said to my mom, I said, your mother, my grandmother, had a banana tree. She said she surely did. I said, when did it bloom? My mother responded, I got it. I said, exactly. Because it would have been really convenient for that banana tree to bloom 5 p.m. every day or every weekend. Hell, even every other weekend. That would have been a conveniency. But in its organic state, it bloomed in its season. Because its identity was of a banana tree and not of some regular other thing that had to constantly just bloom. We bloom in seasons, y'all. But we got to stay true to the source of who we are. Because life is going to life. And in some cases, life is a bitch and then you die. But none of that dictates the identity of you. You dictate the identity of you. If you disagree, let me know. Because I will say, I get it. But only you dictate your identity. Shout out to a really good young lady in San Diego that called me on my birthday. She texted first, and then she called and she said, I just wanted to tell you, you are a good dude. And I've heard that from plenty of people. And I told her honestly at that point, I don't understand. Just like I had a conversation with my good boy Marcus. Hey man, it makes no sense to me. These are not good dude results. And she said to me clearly, if you don't believe you're a good dude, then that's all that matters. If you believe you are a good dude, then that's all that matters. I was like, damn. Damn. So, bro, I gotta find a way to talk to Hasana Wong, bro. At least 2 minutes. Cause this book is special, bro. Special.
Hold the book up.
You are more than you've been told.
Masana.
Hasana Wong.
Masana Wong. You are more than what you've been told. All right, cool. I'm about to grab that down. Hey, look, man, Mr. Intelligent Man.
Don't you go in with that shit.
Bruh,
Hey,
I was rolling. I was rolling that there. Hey, when he started calling you that first day, it had me dying laughing.
and I'm like, big man, and like, you know I know. I'm like, come on, man, stop that shit, bro. You got these people thinking we don't know each other.
Yeah.
Crazy ass boy. But yeah, I'm gonna mess around and trademark that shit on his ass. Like every time you use it, you owe me $1.
Oh boy, that boy crazy. What's good, man? I just popped on. I saw you was on live, so I was like, shoot, let me
Yeah,
see what's on.
man. Over there mess with the Black House. Shout out to y'all. Y'all crazy as hell.
Yeah, man, this is T Max Network on the Black House. When I saw you up there, I was like, hurry up, let me hurry up, get up there so we can represent. Bro, you was giving up, bro. Like you bring like Mr. What is that? What you said? Common Sense King, bro. You bring logic to the conversation more than emotion. That's why they were trying to, especially Vic and even Cody, curve
Yeah,
you back to emotional shit. And I'm like, bro, now y'all going on emotion. This is gonna get out of hand. But
right.
nah, man. Hey, man, you went over there and did your thing.
Yeah, I fucks with him, man. Like, crazy thing is like, it's odd to see like how women don't understand how men interact with each other. Because in the comments, it's like, y'all really think we got beef like this, or we just all on the same accord? Like one chick was like, y'all don't want no smoke with each other. I said, hold on. You talking about smoke? We've been up here disagreeing the entire time. We just ain't call each other pussy ass, punk ass, bitch ass. Like we ain't do all that. So now we don't want no smoke with each other. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I'm setting up that damn fight with Jay Prince and whoever he talking about though. He think I'm
Man,
playing.
ain't gonna get his ass beat up.
I think the Black House can get at least
I
uh
mean, he gonna get views. Listen,
yeah, no,
what?
I'm talking about shit, if he bullshitting though, but if he set something up like that with his subscribers and his connections with Anton and them, bro, he could pack a house.
And
Like
listen,
he can put 200 some people into yeah.
he gonna he if he fight, he gonna be like, bro, you gotta train with me, bro. You gotta train with me. I'm not having it, bro. I'm not gonna sit up here and watch you get beat the hell up.
Mm.
Cause if that happens, niggas on YouTube gonna run amok with that.
Oh
Look at
man,
JC.
if he lose on you, if he lose and live, they finna
That
kill. They
that
fin they
shit-
finna storm the Capitol. They gonna storm the Black House and take over the motherfucker.
that hey, every time he go live, it's gonna be 2,000 motherfuckers in there.
Facts. Yeah. Hey man,
Wow.
break down that Tyson fight, man. What do you think?
We saw one. I ain't like the fact that he had that leg injury, which pushed it back anyway.
Yeah.
So when they pushed it back, I figured, okay, maybe it's something else going on with him, and probably need not to have the fight anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So when they gave it another date, and I was like, okay, and then they pushed that back and gave it the date that we all saw. And when he walked out, I'm like, he got a brace on. We watched Father Time.
Yeah.
We watched him literally age, because before that, Mike Tyson wasn't 57. He was
Exactly.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
After that first round, we watched him be a senior citizen, bro. And it's crazy. Just like when you talked about it on Facebook, how, the dynamics of all that has taken place. It was a lot more good than anything because
Oh
everybody
yeah.
got paid.
Facts. And the
Shout
winner
out
is
to Jerry,
Netflix.
Jerry Jones.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Jerry charged everybody. Listen, Jerry's so damn slick. I'm looking at the cheerleaders and I'm like, no, some of these thick motherfuckers is not
They ain't the
Dallas Cowboys.
cheerleaders from Dallas. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I peeped that too. Yeah.
No, them.
And Jerry saved the damn season because the football team ain't doing shit. So he's like, "Come on, we're gonna use this stadium as community property and rent this up and out."
Right.
Yeah,
Like you have a whole fight in the middle of football season at your stadium. The next game, bro, they gonna sell a single can of beer for $30.
mm-hmm.
That's wild. But shout out to Jerry Jones, man. Listen, to my illegitimate grandfather, I just want to let you know I need to be on every document going forward. I will
Oh
make
shit.
certain, and when you leave that will to me, I will make certain I will keep up that losing standard and making money. I will
Yeah.
promise you that.
Hey, shout out to the 3 people watching us, man. And
Yeah,
look,
yeah.
man, we live. We gonna get these numbers up, man. Like all year, we've been drop. I've been absolute 4 people, man. Thank y'all so much for tapping in and tuning in, man. We're gonna do some stuff with that Black House over there. Jay Prince opened up a can of worms. Soon as hey baby, soon as he said something about it, what we start doing, looking up venues.
No, but
Yeah,
I don't,
so
I don't, I don't fly. If I don't
he
fly,
got
nigga,
fly.
drive.
We coming to Milwaukee.
And shit. Yeah, listen, don't fly, drive. Drive your ass out there.
And he
Get
always
started
drop.
a whole week early.
He like John Madden and shit.
Right. Crazy ass dude. But you gotta love him because he is who he is. And a lot of time, I told him last week when he was talking, I said, you know what you gonna do next week? What's that? I said, you gonna have a bitches ain't shit topic. And what'd he do? I
That was
thought
exactly it.
I said, what I tell you was
He
gonna do.
predictable as hell. You already know it because he leading with that.
That's crazy. But yeah, bro, for Mike Tyson, I loved it for his pockets. I didn't like it for his boxing. And so much that I didn't like it that I remember he what's my man from Nigeria?
Anyway, no, not anyway.
The heavyweight guy. No,
Yeah, I know
he's
you're
from
talking
Ghana.
about.
Ghana.
Yeah,
He's from Ghana.
yeah,
When he was showing him some stuff, and boy was like, "Woo!" I was like, "Yo, Mike
still
still
cracking.
Mike." But then it's like, oh, God, I don't want him to even be next to a boxing ring. Not for the sake of he can't do certain stuff. I don't want that thing that to come up because Mike, unlike all other fighters, Mike is really a true life boxer.
Yeah, hell
Like when
yeah.
he said, I want to die in the boxing ring, there is nothing else he would love more to do.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, that's facts. All right,
shout out to Mike, man.
next next topic. These are just some things that I ain't talked to you about that I want to get off my chest. Next topic, man. Uh, MAGA. It's been on my heart, man. I just want the public to know. Let me put myself on full screen real quick, man. Listen, MAGA. I told y'all that it didn't matter who was in there, that your life still got to go on, and you handle everything that you got to handle for your life. But when it got down to the sport of politics, I enjoyed every last bit of it. I saw the wave that was coming through, and I said, "No way are we supposed to go backwards." And going backwards, I mean forward to nonsense and breaking up everything that family stand for. So when my man got out there and said, on day one, I'm going to support nuclear families. I'm going to promote the union between husband and wife. I said, how the hell can't nobody? Have you seen Anton commentary on this right here, D? Did you see Anton Daniels when he did the breakdown to Trump's speech?
Mm-mm.
All right. So first of all, how can anybody not, even though if you don't like the man, the rhetoric, hell, I'm talking to black people, so I mean, even if you don't like the skin tone, because we some racist motherfuckers too. So
Right.
I just talked to three racist people today, and they look like me. Motherfucker, first thing they went for was the race card. I'm like, God damn. See, this is why we ain't gonna get nowhere. But anyway, and I hope somebody out there is this is helping somebody out there. That man said, if you have he said we're gonna break up big pharma if you have participated in a mutilation by chemical or physical form to any underage minor. They're gonna pull all you for one. You're gonna lose your licenses. They're gonna pull all government funding, everything back from you, and you're gonna be faced with criminal charges. If a parent out there don't agree with that shit right there, then I don't agree with you. Second thing he said, we're gonna get rid of all the. That bitch said we're gonna get rid of all of the how he said delusional thinking that he, she, him, it, us is a male or female. No women, no man in women's sports, no men in women bathrooms. If you're a woman and don't agree with that, I don't know what the hell wrong with you. If you're a man and don't agree with that because you may have daughters, I don't know what the hell wrong with you. All right. So the third thing that he said was promoting nuclear families. So he even now he ain't even going on the LGBTQFJ agenda when he say that. He
Hmm.
talking about no more single parent households is what talking about being promoted. He gonna promote the nuclear family. He said the union between man and woman, marriage. He gonna incentivize more marriage and if you a black person and don't agree with that, I don't know what the hell wrong with you. So, and last but not least, even if it's a talking point written out for him to read off of a monitor, at least he got the balls to say it. That's why they were shooting him in the ear. I believe that they was going to shoot him in the ear because they already knew that he was going to talk about and bring back God in households and schools. So if you don't agree with that as a Christian black person, Southern black person, or a Southern black Christian, I don't know what the hell wrong with you.
Listen, I don't agree with politics, but that I can get behind. So my whole
Those 4 points
situation,
right there got my vote, bro. I don't care what
so
nobody say.
I was,
I
I was,
don't vote for. I gave Obama a vote twice for some skin color shit, and
yeah, I
I
don't
ain't gonna
vote
do
for
that. I don't know
skin
what
tone.
the hell the
I
vote
don't
was.
vote for skin tone at all.
Yeah, my
Uh,
auntie won't get that vote for skin tone no more.
Now, so my situation with that was because I was gonna actually talk about, life is gonna life, and crazy thing about it is, just here in America alone, life expectancy dropped.
Big
Like
time.
nobody talk about that. Life expectancy dropped. We're not expecting to live past 60 something.
Facts.
Like don't you see that's a problem when you're 20 something?
Yeah.
That's an issue. So, also marriages, they've dropped. Not divorces. People ain't getting fucking married.
Why? Because the motherfuckers is they're incentivized not to, and I ain't talking about no old Negro thinking of, oh yeah, they broke up the black household with the welfare. Nah, I ain't talking about that. They're incentivized everywhere not to. Like
Right.
it's trending to be by your damn self, or saying that you can fly out and do whatever. Yeah, that's trending. And
But
then it
marriage
gets so bad that these motherfuckers is teaming up with each other.
is crazy because marriage is down 50% globally.
It's a damn shame what they did to that dog.
Damn thing. I'm like, y'all don't see that as a problem though. And I'm like,
Yeah,
no, everybody ain't meant to be married. We got that. That's not the point. It's a bigger define when you got people just out here and they cannot relate to being family or being in a family. You can't have a nation of any kind like that. That's crazy that people don't understand that. Is again, I talked about start off. I said, man, it's like people just let me get everything I'm gonna get and then die.
yeah,
For what? Because it don't make no sense if you live under a bridge or you live on top of the hill. Once you check out, you gone.
you gone. Mm.
So why not have, good teachings being shared and passed down? You know, we 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 getting to this point where we're not sharing credible information. One thing I picked up that book because one thing is like, man, I'm thinking about myself and how a lot of stuff that is in that book, bro. I shared with them earlier. This book, I've unintentionally found this book at work one day. I was doing what I was doing, and the book was there, and I didn't even see the title for it. But
Mm-hmm.
clear as day, I heard this thing say, "Hey, this book is for you." And to a point, I grabbed the book, and I'm like, "All right." And I read the cover. I was like, "Oh." I accidentally left it in the back of the store. I went out to the car, getting ready to go, and I was like, "Wait." I got out the car, ran all the way into the back of the store, got the book, paid for it, and then went to the next spot.
Yeah,
And bro, the book is only 200 pages, and I
yeah,
should have been knocked it out. Like I said, life been lifing, and honest to God, truth, bro, I don't really want to rush through this book because it's so good, and it's such a remembrance because I talk about a situation where a good friend of mine, he was with this chick. Boy, been brilliant his whole life. I'm talking brilliant, and he got in the car. He's like, "I'm stupid," and I'm like, "This nigga tripping." And then I seen the chick walk by, stupid ass. And he like, "Oh, so stupid." And I'm like, all right, I'm thinking it's just some couple shit. I drive off. I'm single at the time, so I ain't really worried about no couple issues anyway, because I ain't finna get into that.
you done programmed him to believe that he was stupid
Right.
by
So,
abusing him, verbally abusing him, is what they say.
right.
That's
And so we drive
in
off, bro.
abusive
And
relationships.
we about 4 blocks from his house at this point, and the radio was playing. I'm like, I don't even know why I don't listen to radio. I stopped the radio, and I heard, and he just looking, just grimacing. I was so stupid. And I pulled over. I said, "That's what I fucking thought I heard you say." I said, "Bro, what the fuck about you is stupid, dog." I locked the bottom lock, then locked the top. I said, "But ain't the bottom lock the deadbolt?" Like, yeah. And I said, "Hold on. That motherfucker walked outside that damn house anywhere to go where she was gonna go. You locked the door that nobody can just get into, and she left. Bro, ain't nothing stupid about you, bro. You graduated at the top of your damn high school class, number one. Went to college, got an undergrad, graduated number two, got pissed off, went to grad school, then went got the number one spot. Stupid people can't do that.
Yeah, you're
Because
right, D.
motherfuckers
But
don't
at the
know
end
they're
of the day,
stupid.
you're right, you're right. But if I'd have heard her call him stupid, 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 and I'd have heard him come out and say, "I'm so stupid," I'd say, "You damn right, you stupid." I'd have harped on it. I'd have let him know how stupid he was, right? For you to
That
be a
motherfucker.
grown ass man and let somebody condition you to think that you stupid.
Right. And he literally forgot, bro. And I started naming. He's like, "Bro, I forgot I did that shit." I said, "Bro, that woman been sitting up there calling you stupid so much. that you literally forgot the actual things that you've done. That man got from up under that woman and he went and did all kinds of shit, bro. And I said, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I said, that's what this book talks about, your identity. It talks about the names that you answer to. Like, especially when you get this book, you get to chapter 3. When I tell you chapter 3 gonna be your shit, you gonna be like, that boy was, you ain't lying.
Hold on, real quick. Let me look and see can I get that bitch on what's name. Hold on.
Oh yeah, you can get it on Audible and what's that? The Kindle, whatever the hell that is. Yeah. Oh, Sana Wong, man, shout out to you. For real,
You
for
said the
real.
name of it is again?
You are more than you have been told.
Yep, Hassan and Wong. I got like 4 credits. Let me see if I get a free one. That's a preview. Credits available 5. Okay, I'm gonna get it right now. I have 4 credits left.
Yeah, it's only 200 pages, so it's a
Yeah,
quick
I got
read.
it on Audible. 6 hours and 14 minutes.
Yeah, you knocked that out.
Driving, bro. I listen
Right.
to all my books going to work.
That book is done in a week.
Yeah.
It's done in a week. And like I say, because life has been lifing, I didn't knock it out. But then I was reading a chapter the other day, and I'm like, you know what? I'm grateful that I just didn't knock this thing out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm grateful, particularly with everything that's been taking place. It's been it's been refreshing to have something be poured into you that you can recall. Like, damn, I have done this. I am doing that. You know, because you can get easily distracted. And I used to tell people all the time, man, if you put up 5 points for all the bullshit that happened in your life and gave all the good stuff 1 point, the good stuff will beat the outweigh the bad
Yeah.
10 out of 10 every time.
She been. I'm about to get up off here. Uh, she been dying laughing at you all day long on Jay Prince
Like,
show.
oh,
So,
listen. What's up, my girl? How you feeling? Listen, I'm sorry. I listen. I be trying to just keep our people in line, and where we get these small confined thought spots, and I'm like, dog, you don't have to be there. You know that, right?
yeah, right.
It's like that story where that man he tied the horse to the gate, and he tied that horse to the gate every day, and he took
Left the
everything off
ring
that
off.
horse. That horse was still standing there by that gate, and I'm like, that's us. That's
Yeah,
us all every day.
condition. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
But all right, champ, man, I'm gonna get off here and bro, good shit. Hey, every time you go on Jay Prince, man, shoot me a text that you about to go on. We're gonna go over there and show presence.
I'm gonna go over there. I ain't gonna stay long next time. I'm gonna start limiting my time over there.
Yeah, no, you're doing good though, cause Cody, I see the trend. Yeah, I see the trend, and Cody and Vic, man, they be having some friendly good smoke for you, because guess what? Every joke got a meaning, man. Mr. Intelligent Man come from somewhere, bro. You speak highly. You speak what do you say? Um, gracefully. You know what I'm saying? You got this way that you with words, and you can tell you're a reader. So therefore, you can formulate your words and opinions and put them into sentences and paragraphs and take up a lot of their time. I was loving it. I was in here clocking time. I said,
I
"Man, we
told
we over
Vic,
this bitch taking their airway."
say Vic, just say Vic, cut that marketing shit out, nigga. I don't need no
Yeah,
marketing.
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna trademark that shit. Now, every time he do, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna hit you with this invoice, nigga.
Yeah. Well, look, Mr. Intelligent Man, I appreciate you, bro. We're gonna get up out of here. All right.
Yeah, for sure.
All right,
It's
peace.
a good people, man. Y'all enjoy y'all Sunday, man. What's left of it? God dog, the Denver. What? Oh Lord.
Bruh, for real?
I
Hey,
listen, dog. Let me tell you why I'm mad. I picked the
no,
Falcons.
bro. You could have
I
did
picked.
that. You could have said all that shit when you wasn't live.
Bro,
You know what you was
I
doing
picked
too.
the Falcons to win, bro.
Nah, you could have. I was just about to hit my camera and got off, and then as I'm exiting, I heard Denver
No,
Broncos.
bro, listen, you don't understand. I have a connection to the Falcons. I lived in Atlanta for 5 years. I
But you
I have
still live right now, D.
bro.
You live right now, bro. Like
I
you ain't
know.
talking shit off live. You live
I know.
still.
I'm just saying, bro. I wanted. Listen, if all things, one thing I want for Atlanta, I want the city that is known as the Black Mecca to have a Super Bowl. Hands down, bro. That's just it's nothing against anything about anybody else. It's just that I do love Atlanta. That's my second home. I lived there for 5 years. I got plenty of good people out that way that I still connect with every now and then. But when I'm riding with my Steelers, but there's been times I'm gonna bet against the motherfuckers because I know better.
But answer this though. What the hell about 2 or 3 seconds of logging the hell off that you couldn't wait so long to say Denver Broncos? Like what triggered you to say Denver?
I
Did
just
you
saw the
have
score.
the
I
score?
just saw the score. I just saw the
Did,
score.
so the score popped up on the screen.
Yeah, I just saw it. I just saw it, bro.
How
Because
convenient.
I didn't know. I didn't know they was. Matter of fact, I just picked. I picked the Falcons to win. I didn't know who they was playing. I was like, Falcons gonna win this week because they've been winning. They've been winning. I picked Jameson Winston to win. I didn't know they was playing the Saints. My boy damn near threw for 400 yards and lost. So there we go. Shout out to my girl Africa because niggas is gonna dig. Listen, y'all. Listen, enjoy y'all Sunday, man. It's Sunday evening, man. Listen, watch a good show, read a good book, listen to some music, soak in the tub, man. Talk to somebody that you've been wanting to talk to on a meaningful level. If it's something you need to get off your chest, go ahead and get it off your chest, man. Because my bro ID, he said, and I said it on here before, he said, if I understand life is gonna life, and if I kept continue to address the issues that life had brought, I would never get this thing that I needed to get done for myself. Life has gone life. So do what y'all have to do in the process of it, because we don't have a stopwatch to control anything. And so shout out to the Black House, but it's T-Max Network over here, y'all. Much love, much respect, and we'll catch y'all next time. Same. Not gonna say it because it might be some copyright stuff to that. So
I'm invincible, but I still fight doubt. And the only person that's gonna stop me is me. But once I overcame that fight, can't nothing stop me. I can't die. I'm immortal.
Rejected, neglected, I feel disrespected. They told me go left, I didn't learn the right lessons. Been hard on my grizzle, my hustle got deadly. Y'all rap about shit I done murdered already. Ain't changing my image, focused on my vision. Hard-headed, don't listen, fake love, I ain't with it. This path I'm committed, slip up but ain't tripping. My mind always spinning, ain't talking about vision. Just run me, my digits go broke, I ain't limping. It ain't come to me, so I had to go get it. I came from a city with niggas, it's vicious. The love be fictitious, see hate from a distance. It made me a fighter, got pushed to my limits. I took a few L's and then got so discouraged. With God as my witness, from whence I was forged. No golden gate bridge, but I came back a warrior. I came back